Well, welcome everybody to another Friday night of Cup Series racing here. The Midwest Days of Thunder brings their playoffs to Bristol Motor Speedway. We saw some great racing here on Monday with the Xfinity Series, and hopefully we'll get the same dose of exciting racing here tonight. As this is a cutoff race, so the bottom four in the playoffs after tonight, they are going to be out of contention for the championship. But we'll see how it goes tonight. I'm Alan English, and joining me in the booth tonight is Francisco Villarreal. How you doing, sir?
Doing really good. Looking forward to this race, short track racing. A lot of banking in these turns, so it'll be really interesting to see the different lines that they're able to take here.
And down there on pit road, hope you got that cooler extra packed. It's starting to get warm this time of year. Adam Turner, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. You said there was a good race Monday. I don't know what were you watching? Francisco ran away with that.
Well, that's what made it fun to watch too.
It was fun to see him win, but the rest everybody wasn't the most entertaining. But I think tonight we're going to see some fun. Bristol is cool. It's a short track with high banked, so you can be super fast here. Zero fast repairs, 80% fuel, unlimited tires. So this is the volunteer 225 laps, divide that by, 50, I don't know, 100 something miles, whatever. But I'm looking forward to it because I do have a cooler beer here next to me.
There you go. Yeah, two stages tonight. Stage one will end at lap 75. Stage two will end at lap 180, the 90-mile mark there. But yeah, that's going to be 100 and what do we say? It was about 112 and a half miles, I think. If I'm doing that right.
What's the first stage?
75. And the second stage at 180.
Nice. That'll be kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot better than we've seen in the past as far as stage two ending. Looks like we're rolling. Let's go through a grid rundown here.
Better do it quick.
Securing the pole tonight, Andrew Colbin, the 11. Angel Hernandez also in row one there on the outside in the 42 car. Alan Kewins and Justin Barkley will make up row two. Row number three is going to be the 96 of Derek Schimmel and the 6 of Tony Fry. Row number four, Greg Klein in the 92, Justin Malarkey in the 73. Ethan Flanagan in the 35 machine inside row five. And Matt Forns will round out your top 10. The one of Jason Ricketts in 11th. To start out, the 26 of Michael Buckley starting in 12th, 70 of Stephen McComas starting in 13th, and rounding out your field tonight, the Chicken Man himself, the 56 of Joe Archer.
Ooh. Yeah, check out his paint scheme when you can.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it.
It's interesting. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on the air.
I don't think they really care.
I don't think they do here either. I feel like Bob Euchre sometimes here in
Yeah.
We'll talk about him, but he is a farmer, a chicken farmer, so it's referring to his chicken farming. There's some real cool
what rooster fighting is called? Cockfighting. So I mean, it's
I know. It says the back of it says "Stop staring at my cock," but he means his rooster.
Yeah. That's rooster.
That's what it's all about. He is a chicken man. It's not
all innocent.
It's not racy or anything. Look at this
Silverado pace truck ducks on off. And we got the 42 and the 11. Green flags in the air. Cutoff racing tonight here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Side by side, 5 rows deep here. Everybody's still side by side. Nobody trying to duck down low just yet. Looked like the 9 got a little bit in the wall there, and the 42 might have barely scraped it. You got to be careful. All the marbles are still on the track from previous sessions. That's how they have it set up. The track's about 65% worn in at the beginning of this deal. You can see all the black rubber that's been put into this track already. But great start there. They're starting to single file out. 42's got the lead now.
Oh, I mean, so far it looks pretty promising, to be honest with you. Really smooth. I haven't seen anybody have any issues as of yet. They worked through their cold tires, and I think they're getting warmed up pretty good right now.
The biggest thing about this track is finding your rhythm, especially for the guys that are running that high line right off the bat. If you miss your mark just slightly, that wall comes out and grabs you real easily. So it's going to be a matter of just, running your line, getting a rhythm, let the laps run down, and just make sure you keep hitting your marks over and over again. Because if you hit that wall, it's just going to be on repeat. You're going to keep hitting it over and over again.
Isaac Wilson, our race sponsor tonight. Check him out over there on Twitch at Fallen God 343. This is the Volunteer 225. 225 laps of this awesome short track. This is one of those places that you really got to see in person to appreciate it. It's just a big, they call it the last Coliseum because that's what it kind of reminds you of, you know, with seating all the way around it. And it's like gladiators going to battle in here.
They didn't used to have seating all the way around it. I remember
No, they
that.
didn't.
But it's turned into a real spectacle.
Especially the night race, man.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, man, I want to go to one.
Like a must-see
Same
TV
here.
deal. Yeah, this would be on the bucket list, I think, probably for
Sure.
all of us. They're racing at my home track this weekend. I'm probably not going to go because I've been so many times, but it's fun at Texas if you ever get a chance. It's just hotter than hell, you know,
Oh, yeah.
this time of year.
That time of year, you ain't telling
Yeah.
Francisco nothing. He's way
No.
down in the hottest part down there.
Yeah, it's hot
Right
and
now,
down in
anyway.
Fort Worth too, I guarantee you. But man, look at this really, really good racing. Haven't seen really much change of position at all. Looks like they're doing the marathon deal here, you know, just trying to take it easy, not make too many moves. and
Well, the
not
thing
wear
of-
anything out yet.
The thing I've realized about this track is it's going to be a lot of single file just because of the way these cars handle. You could make the bottom work with fresh tires, but once your tires wear, the outside is the place to be. That's where the runs are. And making moves here is going to be a little bit of a pain once these tires wear out. So it'll be interesting to see if guys kind of push it a little early on, or if they're just going to wait for these competition cautions trying to gain the moves off of pit road.
Well, in the Xfinity cars, and I know we talked to you Monday, but at what point do these tires start to really give you problems?
That's actually a good question. I think, man, I don't even remember because the Xfinity cars actually handled really good on the bottom all race long. If I had to say, I'd probably say about 40 laps in.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Bob
like
in the
Millard.
11, he's got to be careful. He got up in them marbles a little bit. Luckily kept it off the wall. Go ahead, sir.
Well, that's what Malarkey's doing right now. I was looking at the same thing. 73, Justin Malarkey just riding real high up in those marbles and almost skimming the wall, looked like.
Well, the 42 of Hernandez is doing one heck of a job out front. He's also running Farmer Joe's Chickens paint this race. Check him out for sure on Facebook, Farmer Joe's Chickens. That's Joe Archer, our homesteading buddy up there in Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan.
Oh, look here. Derek Schimmel, Greg Klein.
Cobes in the wall.
Matt Forns, they're getting into a little battle here, so there is some racing starting to happen now.
Ooh, I see this.
Looks like Cobe got in them marbles again, and he didn't smack it too hard, but that's definitely going to do a little bit of damage to that right front.
Well,
What you got there,
I was
Francisco?
noticing that and contact between 35 and Klein.
Yeah, they're just running real close together there. I don't know what happened.
35 got put into the wall, has damage, but kept it straight, so we're going to stay green. What I was going to say is, I was noticing that the 42 has damage on that right front, probably from scraping the wall. You mentioned Kolb has damage as well. I'm pretty sure, yep, Justin Barkley has damage on the right front. Pretty sure everybody at this point already has a little bit of damage on that right front. Anthony Fry looks clean.
Guys
Well-
are trying to push it early, you know. They're not afraid to see what the limit of that car is and how hard they can push it in. But the right fronts are definitely scuffed up tonight.
Well, Monday night, every damn car it seemed like had quite a bit of damage. So
We had
Probably gonna
guys
happen.
missing body panels all over the place, didn't we? I mean, there was some tore up race cars on Monday, but a lot of those guys stuck it out, and they were still able to get some decent finishes just from attrition. There was a lot of casualties in Monday's race.
I look
Oh,
at Steve McComas's hood. First of all, his paint is amazing. The color, It said, "Don't make me put you on my list" or something like that.
Yeah, he's got that list on the rear quarter panels of that Cup car, Ford Mustang. That all the people who've wronged him, including himself. I think he's got his own name on there.
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's the fights, the stuff we like.
Yeah.
Ethan Flanagan's hood is POWMIA. You were not forgotten. This is a really cool paint. Man, everybody's having a good time out here so far. Looks like Kewins is making a move on Tony Fry.
Jason Ricketts in that Dawsonville pool room #1 Chevy Camaro. He's out there holding his own in the Cup car tonight.
The 6 gently scraped the wall, and we're looking at this in drone cam view, and this little battle that's going on is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, now they're starting to battle it out. I think the tire wear maybe has changed the game a little bit as people are starting to probably rode the tires a little too hard, and other people are taking advantage. So making for some fun stuff going on out there. No crashes, really.
Well, a lot of these guys that make it to this Cup level, a lot of them are very patient. They know how to take care of a set of tires so as not to burn that right front up too quick, or the rear's applying power coming out, Can be done.
Everybody in here is into racing. What I like about racing and iRacing, you have these fixed leagues, which is what we're watching here, and you have the leagues where you can create your own setups. And I know we have Premier Racing setups. Francisco, you want to talk about them? They do a great job on setups and stuff.
Oh yeah, me personally, I'm sponsored by them. They make some awesome setups. Their truck setups are absolutely amazing. And if you use code FJV at 15 at checkout, you get 15% off. But you should definitely check them out. They have some, absolutely insane setups when it comes to trucks, Xfinity, next gens. I absolutely love them. I've already gotten a few wins with their setups and have been able to hang with the big boys with them. So definitely check them out.
Yeah, Premier Racing setups.
Oh, trouble on the front stretch.
Oh,
sorry, back stretch. It's Ricketts went around.
I think he had some help.
Oh, maybe we'll see some anger.
Definitely had some help, I think, from the 70 of McComas. Is that who was there? Yep. Two guys racing for the same position. It's
Well, now maybe
really
he's
put that on anybody.
Maybe Ricketts is going to have to put McComas on his list. Oh yeah, that was unfortunate.
I don't believe there's any ill intent there at all, though.
Well, there should be.
Here comes the leaders down pit road.
Maybe we'll see some payback or something. That'd be cool. What a perfect time, though. I think they're needing tires at this point in the race and fuel. So perfect time for a caution to come out.
So what happened there, and I'm gonna take a guess, is when you take that bottom line that we saw Steven take, it causes him to drift up on exit, while Ricketts was running the high line, so you got to cut it back down towards exit. They just met in the middle, and it just caused that to happen. But man, it stinks when it happens. But one thing that is going to be an issue here, depending on how fast they catch it and how many cars at once, is lap traffic. Because there's a line here that I personally run, and I don't know if these guys are going to run it, but towards the long run, I see people starting on the bottom, drifting it up, and like diamonding the quarter, basically. But what happens is when a lap car comes in, it's a little hard for them to tell where to be, because you're basically using the entire corner to make the turn. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that.
Using every bit of the racetrack from the apron to the outside wall. Interesting, Steve McComas stayed out. He's going to lead a couple laps here. He is one of the guys that's going to be close to that cut line, so he'll take a later pit here and stay on the lead lap. Yep, he's down pit lane now.
Well, the beauty of this is we got a caution, but it's only half a mile on the pace lap. What was that? What were we doing? Daytona road course or something where we had those 15-hour, that was terrible.
3-minute long pace laps.
Yeah, for this.
I could have read the old newspaper.
Stage break. We had like a stage break or something, and there was like 2 laps. It was terrible. But no, this is fine here. I can deal with this right here. I like this left turn stuff. I'm not going to complain tonight, guys. This is where it's at. This is the fun stuff.
Now, I'm a little interested in something that happened. I believe Angel in the 42 might have gotten his damage fixed or stayed in pits for a while. Because now he's in 10th, and he was just the leader.
Oh, well, pace truck lights are off. So on the inside, we're going to have Justin Barkley. On the outside, we're going to have Andrew Kolb. This is the choose rule for the first 2 here in this league. Anthony Fry, Alan Kewins, and Matt Fornes will be behind them. As it looks like we're coming down here into turn 3 and 4. We'll see kind of how this thing shakes out. They're going to have to pay attention to these tires. They are cold. Everybody pitted here, so here we go. They're in the restart zone. Thunder Valley. Great jump by Barkley. I think he might have got the jump on Kolb. Yep. Barkley's taking the inside line. What a start for him. Kolb is not giving up, though. He's kind of on his tail. Looks like Alan Kewins jumped up to 3rd there during that whole session. So what a restart, guys.
And thank you, Angry Indian 89, for joining us over on the Twitch stream. We've got over on Facebook, we got Johnny Nidick joining us. He says he's amazed at the amount of drivers willing to go a lap down. Well, we got a lap down right now.
Archer and Ricketts, looks
Joe
like
Archer
right now.
and Ricketts, huh? And then he also requested that, hey, do an in-car lap with one of these guys to kind of show us.
Yeah.
Maybe even the gyro cam to kind of show you.
I actually got the perfect man for that.
I think I know who you got. Is it Mr. Mustache?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that side by side with Mr. Mustache. Oh, that Forens with that glorious mustache. Real intense racer. I think Nidick, though, would probably handle him in a fisticuff situation. Being an Ohio boy and all that.
Man, the banking on this track is insane. We're in the gyro cam and you just
isn't it
see.
cool? Yeah, we got
35 degrees or 37 degrees or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, English, you and me, we'd just probably fall down and roll down it, The old guys just couldn't
I
even,
could roll down.
yeah, just roll right down. I wouldn't even try to walk it. Look at Forens there.
You see the lap, some of the guys in front of him and even him, they start off high, but towards the middle to exit, they end up at the bottom. And that's where the difficulty I'm saying is for lap traffic is going to be, where they really don't know where to be just because these drivers use every inch of these turns.
That's a good point. I've been a lap car here before, believe it or not. It's not a fun feeling because they're coming so fast up on you, you just don't know where to go. You just kind of have to, you just have to kind of stay in your lane, pick a low or pick high, and don't move.
Well, I know for me, on Monday, I had a few heart-stopping moments when it came to some of the wrecked cars. Because here's the thing. If a car spins out and a caution doesn't come out because they're on that black area of the track, they have to try and turn around. And it's such a small track that, you have a blind spot coming out of that corner. So if you're not careful, you could be involved in it. And I had a moment where I really thought I was going to get wrecked by a car trying to turn back around.
Yeah, that's where, the guy who's trying to get turned around needs to watch that relative and figure out how big a gap he's got coming. And then, dump the clutch first and whip it around.
It's so fast here, though. I mean, everything happens so fast. The speeds are, for a short track like this, super fast.
We want to also thank Jonathan Nance 8 over on YouTube, watching us on the YouTube stream, saying, let's go Angel. Angel Hernandez got some fans out there tonight.
Yeah, he's driving a Farmer Joe's Chicken's car. Is he sponsored by Joe? What's going on there?
I don't know.
Well, we're all part of TMJ Esports team.
Yeah.
So we all kind of just every now and then we run each other's paint schemes. I know Angel has one of my gaming orgs paint schemes with them, so we all have paint schemes of each other's, you know, stuff that we do or orgs, stuff like that. So we're all one big group of drivers that show support to one another.
Well, that's the way it should be. I like that. Yeah, and cool paint by Angel. He's sitting 7th, but I imagine he's going to work his way up to the front here a little bit.
I like the paint on the 60 machine as well. That Ford Mustang driven by Alan Kewins. Cool little zigzag paint job. Cool colors.
Man, those for those left-handed cigarettes.
Yeah. You can roll regular cigarettes with
You
them.
can. I think a lot of people do, actually. You know, especially in these times right now with this inflation, just to get your own tobacco.
Malarkey in the 73, super sideways there. Got in the marbles again. Able to hang on to it, though. He went for a ride there.
He's been risking it in those marbles the entire race. I think he likes that line, but it's very difficult to run.
Matt Bourne's up 5 spots. He's our biggest mover.
That's crazy. You know what? There's something always happens to Matt. I don't know. He has like a good first part of the race, and then something happens. Looks like he tried to tag Hewins here but backed off of it.
Well, with Matt Forns, it seems like the common trend with him has been he either spins out and he hits hard into the wall, or somebody wrecks and he just gets caught up in their mess. So he's had a little bit of unluckiness around a few of the tracks, but when he's solid and he has a good performing car, he does pretty good. He's always there to be at the end as he smacks the wall.
You're giving him the curse, man.
I know, man. Johnny
Yep.
Nyalik's pulling for him, too, over on Facebook. Said, I don't think I've seen him blink when we had him on camera there.
Yeah, he's a mysterious man with that mustache. It's hard to tell what he's doing over there in Washington. But look at Derek Schimmel. Really having a pretty good race in that. What kind of cereal is he driving?
Honey Smacks, I think, tonight.
Oh, those were good. I like that. Honey Smacks are good.
Derek Schimmel's another driver that when you give him a completely clean car, he's always there at the end for a solid finish.
Well, here's the thing with him, and looks like he's going to try to make a move on Forns here shortly. He used to be a completely worthless driver, right? English? Wasn't he terrible? He was terrible.
He
right?
has improved so much, man.
Yeah, he's turned into a really good driver. So.
He's pretty damn consistent too, and
But that's putting in the laps, working with MDOT. I think MDOT has really helped him step his game up.
him and a few other guys.
Yeah. So, but he's put in the man hours. So now he's actually a pretty good damn iRacing race driver.
Yeah, team owner of Super Serial Racing. He started out on Angry Idiots team.
Ooh, it's
And
Forns hit the wall
branched
again.
out, started his own team, and they're doing really well.
Now I'm over here in the front. Angel Hernandez is already up to 3rd.
Yeah.
Malarkey getting around Anthony Fry in the 6th, or at least attempting to. Man, I tell you, passing here is so difficult once these tires wear.
As soon as he got clear, though, he went ahead and moved up there.
You just kind of really got to worry about the guy next to you, because you can only control what you can control, but it does get dicey. You don't know what their intentions are on those worn tires, you know. So far it's been pretty clean.
Getting really close to our stage break here in another, about another 4 laps or so. I think it was at lap 75. Is that right?
75, you are correct. Yeah, so only Joe Archer and Jason Ricketts look like are a couple laps down at this point.
Archer, if he stays clean here, he'll get that lap back.
Yeah.
But even if you're a lap or two down here, you know
can
more
do it.
cautions are coming.
You're fine. Look, this
with
happened to me. Go ahead, David.
And with no fast repairs, you know that there's going to be some attrition positions up for grabs. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was saying I've raced this race with these guys in the past and been 2 laps down about this point in the race and still ended up 4th place. You know, I mean, it's possible. You just gotta. There's your caution, stage brake.
Stage brake, which means.
Is this where we get our federal 15?
This is where I'm topping off my libation here.
Nice. Well, I was a little bit more impressed than I was from the Monday night race. No offense to you, Francisco, since you pretty much dominated that thing, but behind you was a little rough Monday night.
Yeah. On Monday, we had a big wreck, that's for sure. But these guys are really doing really good. A lot of them are scraping this wall. And if you look, a lot of their right fronts have a little dent here or there. But overall, it's been some solid racing. Now, here's the interesting part. I got word that I think, if I'm not mistaken, the pit window is about 110 laps. And you said that the next stage is at lap 180?
Yes, sir.
Yep, 180.
So, if 110 is correct, they should be good to make it to the next, stop. But if not, if it is like 105, 104, 103, they might have to save a little bit of fuel to make it.
Yeah, the fuel, but what about the tires? I mean, I think the tires are going to really be.
And the potential for contact as well. I mean, I don't see these guys going that long without a yellow, but it's a good thing to think about in the back of your mind there.
Well, I mean, we've seen some good racing so far. They could make it another 110 laps.
And if it does,
crashing, but it's going to get dicey.
If it does go green, it'll be interesting to see if somebody pits right before the stage caution.
Yep, exactly.
But the issue with that is it's going to be under green flag, and they would have to pit like right as the caution comes out or something, because if they pit under green, you're risking going 2 laps down, and you could potentially mess up your own race from that.
Well, I don't know what y'all expect. So far, this has been actually quite enjoyable.
I'd like to have seen about 10 or 15 more cars out here.
Yeah, I agree.
So we have more action going on out there at once.
I think hopefully there's a lot of changes going on in this league. If this league has been around, they're solid. I hope people still stay engaged and want to race here, because the way these guys run, they're pretty damn good. So let's get about 10 more cars on this. And I think personal things have happened, or summer for kids and not being in the playoffs or whatever, but get about 10 more cars out here. I think we'd have a hell of a time on a Friday night.
I was about to say that could also play a factor, just because I know a lot of people, when they see that they're not in the playoffs and stuff, they'll stop racing, stop competing, because there's really nothing to race for to them. But I think once the next season comes up, we'll be back up to 20 and above and have some really good solid battles going on.
Yeah, well, do they quit in NASCAR when they're not in the damn playoffs? Hell no. They just keep racing. Pace trucks down.
Here we go. Setting it back up. Everybody closing those gaps up, getting ready to go. Green flag is out. Barkley with one heck of a jump on the outside. Not enough to get around Angel. Cannot clear him. Tell you what, Angel used every bit of the track between himself and the 9. Now he'll go ahead and pull out in front. Barkley will secure the second spot. For now, at least. Another great restart by these guys up front.
It sure was. And the best thing about it is we're seeing battles here and there, but Bristol really does produce some really good racing.
Oh, Adam Strom joining us saying, "Happy Friday, fellas." He says, "Hey, Turner, I'm heading down to pit road with a 36-pack of Ice House
Oh,
and
Jesus.
some fresh
Oh,
caught
Lord.
walleye."
Okay, now that
So
I can
get
do
the grease
that.
hot. Get the grease
Yeah,
hot.
I'll fire it up. I got one of those little things. I usually cook the crawfish on it, but we'll do the sockeye tonight.
Yes.
Look at that. 36 pack. What are they doing to these people in
Well,
Minnesota? Wow.
He's gonna share. I mean,
I know he's going to share, but a 36 pack of Ice House, that sounds like a death sentence.
you do have a paper grocery bag down there to shake them fish fillets up in, don't you?
Yeah, I got some of that.
It's hard to find those now. And is that IO joining us again? What was his name? His name's Buck or something, I think. I can't remember now. He says "Go Chicken Man" over there on YouTube. I think his name's Buck.
I don't
Refresh
remember.
my memory if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, and check out the Chicken Man's page, Facebook page, Farmer Joe's Chickens. There are 2 chickens named after you and me.
That's true. That is true. And I think they were actually, they hatched out during the broadcast.
But we're like twins. Are they still alive? I don't know. I hope so. I'm a little concerned.
Canada, they don't have like a bunch of stuff that can kill you up there, do they?
Not like Australia, I don't think. It's
They got
cold.
bears and stuff, though, man. I don't do bears.
You don't do bears? Bears are fast.
Yeah.
They're fast. I don't know if you've ever seen them run, but they're
Yes, I
They're
have
wildly-
black bears in the East Louisiana.
wildly fast.
They are fast. Single file, but they're keeping it tight. Not a whole lot of big gaps here in the middle of the field. Here comes Cobb making a move on Tony Fry and the Viagra machine.
He's ready to make that move, isn't he? Oh, getting a little slippery. Man, it's starting to get where they're almost looking like they're about to get into that dice game in Waco with my brethren from Corsicana.
Yes, sir.
So, English, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Cewans and the Malarkey looks like a pretty good battle as Cobb's coming up on him.
I really like
Malarkey is not afraid to get those right side tires up in those marbles, is he?
What were you saying, Francisco?
I really like the racing at this track, just the way it is and the way you really have to set the driver up for your move. Because what happens is you need to get a solid run off the corner, get underneath them, and on entry you got to get at least, I'd say, your front tire in front of them to be able to set them up for the next corner and try and complete a pass by doing a slide job or just outsteering them on the exit of the corner. But
Yeah, it's total driver skill for sure.
It takes
you-
planning, you know. You have to, as Francisco was saying, you have to make a plan before you even get to that set of turns on how you're going to run it to accomplish what you want to accomplish.
Let me ask you both of y'all, have y'all run the dirt on this track? And then I'll have another question.
I didn't care for it myself. But
Have you, Francisco, in like a cup car?
not the Cub car, but I did run the trucks on the dirt here.
that's what I did. I ran it in trucks.
And I actually got the dub, my first dirt race here.
Oh,
I only
nice.
did one race and I was able to get the dub in that race, but yeah, I ain't a dirt guy, but it was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, the trucks are a little better. I think putting a NASCAR on dirt here, it's kind of questionable at best.
What did Kyle Busch say in an interview not too long ago? He said, "This takes us a step backwards." Oh, Foreign's way up in the marbles, able to stay off the wall.
The mustache saved him. It's probably like, that's almost like he's almost like a cat. He has that mustache out there to feel the wall.
That's
Yeah.
what it is, yeah.
Yeah. So Whisker, we'll call him Whiskers tonight. Tony Fry kind of nicking the wall in the marbles.
He took off he might have taken off a layer of clear coat there.
Yeah, no, it didn't hurt the car at all.
See, he's trying to figure out what he's going to do with Kewins here. Trying to set himself up.
Well, looks like Angel is kind of doing what you did, Francisco, just starting to, gain some ground.
Well, how long until he starts catching some lap cars? Because it looks like he's doing pretty good right now, staying in front of these cats.
Well, with Angel, he knows how to save his tires, so he should be. I want to say he's good, but it'll be interesting to see if he's able to spread a gap, or it's gonna be one of those tight racing. As I'm trying to, something popped up on my screen, and it's like a grid, and I'm not quite.
Those are not these drivers.
I know, but I am not sure. It was SDK. That's the crazy part.
You've been hacked. You've been hacked.
No, I recognize the name. The crazy part is I recognize the names of these guys.
It's probably the Ukrainian-Russian issue. They've sent you a signal.
Well, the thing is, that was actually the SDK. You see, it did again. I loaded up the SDK, and it's picking up a different lobby, apparently. All right, let me quit that and see if everything still works.
Yeah.
Red Stick Mike Simone joining us over on YouTube saying, first win for the 9 car tonight. He's calling it right now, saying Barkley's going to make this.
Where is Red Stick Mike?
I don't know. He ought to be racing tonight.
Yeah.
His kids might have something going on. I know there's a lot of graduations and stuff going on.
Very true.
Thomas Stanley's saying that Chicken Man Joe's car is real fast tonight. And Mike Simone saying he's got a vibration, though. He's about to pit. I don't know if we're going to see that or not. Yeah, my own son graduating from Louisiana Tech tomorrow.
Look at that. Congratulations.
Oh, nice.
With his degree and bachelor's degree, undergrad degree in business management.
Oh.
He's looking to go into do some human resources stuff.
Look at the big brains on the English family.
Yeah,
Very
Wow.
nice.
Take credit for that.
I got a year till I graduate.
Well, one more year, huh?
You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
I'm going for mechanical engineering, and I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of employers, they're just looking for that piece of paper, you know. You can always go into something else.
Well, correction. I don't hate mechanical engineering. I hate the dang classes.
You ain't
Not a
doing
math
all the
fan?
School stuff.
That's the crazy part. I love math. It's just, I don't know. I prefer different classes.
Well, you get to a point to where you're ready to get out of there and get
That's
into
true.
the business world and all that. I get that. But this time next year, you'll be
That's right.
just
You'll be
like English
celebrating
this
it up,
time.
man.
Very true.
What were you saying there, English?
Saying Red Stick Mike Simone, he says, I'm at Panama City. He's
Oh,
down there,
hell.
what was the name of that song?
There's
and who
a
did
bu-
it? About
there's
Panama
a-
City?
I don't know. There's a bunch of them. I spent some time down there. Fun place. Beautiful water.
I'm not going to say that, Mike. I'm not saying that over there.
Why not? Say it.
He said, human resources, you say, tell them to never hire more than one woman to a section, you know. Oh, Lord.
Well, I didn't. Oh, Lord. That was just a joke. Red Stick
Yeah.
Mike's having a fun time on the beach. Hopefully he's got a cold one on. He ought to be cooking some crawfish down there on the beach. He could have a real party
In
down there.
Panama City, he's probably looking for some of them, you know, they catch some wild lobsters off the coast down there.
Yeah, he's
You
maybe.
go diving for lobsters out there. You ever seen people do that?
Yeah, but it's further south. I don't think he can do it in Panama
Oh, yeah, I
City.
think that's down in the Keys and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. What they call that? The white sand beaches and all that right there.
Oh,
at the end
yeah,
of
it's-
the Redneck Riviera with the
it's
green
Beautiful.
water,
No,
the emerald
no.
coast.
the Redneck Riviera is in Corpus, down there in Rockport, or where is it down there?
Well, it's the one in Florida. That's what they call it there.
Oh,
They
okay.
have the Mullet Festival every year down
Oh,
there.
that is a
You ever
fun
been to that?
time. No, but I've seen it. It's on at Floribama, right on the line.
Emerald Coast. The water's just so green and beautiful. Go ahead, Francisco. What you got, man?
I was gonna say, oh, we got a group of our leaders trying to catch these lap traffic, catch some lap traffic. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets around them.
Yeah, that looks like it could be a problem for Angel
They're
there.
running side by side in front of them there too, slowing them down quite a bit.
Well, Buckley's not giving up, is he?
No,
Neither
neither's
is
McComas.
Yeah, McComas finally bowed out there.
Yeah, allowed Barkley to really catch up though. He was 2 seconds behind. He ran it down to less than half a second. Oh, he gave him a bumper.
Oh, he gave a little shove to the 70.
Well, he's going to be on
Man,
the he's going to be on the back quarter panel of that 70 machine.
They are 3 wide.
Wow, 3 wide. Well, we know the Speed Demon guys love to run way up as high as they can. Right side's in the marbles there. Well, McComas was right there. He was running right there with Malarkey. I don't know where he went there. Well, Mike Sabot says he's cooking Mullet. He says he can't dive. He's too fat, too much buoyancy. He says Barkley is going to be on that list, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's cooking some mullet.
Mike Sabot is one of them guys, if he ever went scuba diving, he's got to carry some cinder blocks with him.
If he's cooking mullet, isn't that what they're used for bait? Yeah.
If you're going to catch kingfish or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
the Cajuns will eat anything. I mean, hell,
That's true.
he probably just tell his kids to get a net and go get whatever you get. We'll just cook it for dinner tonight.
I wondered the other day if I was related to Mike Simone in some way. Mike, you ain't related to no Comos or nothing down there in Thibodeau, are you?
Oh, I bet he is. It's a whole
Oh,
other
yeah.
situation. All right, Francisco Angels still have a little bit of trouble here getting around.
Well, I'm telling you, lap traffic is the biggest issue when it comes to this track. And I mean, you could tell just the effects it's having. The 60 ran down Angel. All the top 4 are all together right there.
Well, it's Buckley's, it's his right to fight as hard as he can to stay on the lead lap there. Same with Flanagan.
Well, they all looks like they got through it. Hernandez, Cumans, and Malarkey.
Getting good now, boys.
Yeah, no, this is really good racing here. I can't believe Cumans, the Ohio boy, is really fighting it out. Oh, we got a caution.
Oh.
Chicken Man turned around in front of the leader. That was dangerous.
See what happened here. It reminded me of the wreck that happened on
Did he just lose it coming out of the turn?
It looked like it. I'm going to rewatch it. Joe Archer. Yeah, he did. He lost the come out of the turn.
He hit the wall. Oh, he took 2 hard hits.
That's a tire situation there, I think.
You can usually tell what happened where they end up
Yeah, I've
in the middle of the stretch there.
pulled that
You know
maneuver a couple times, yeah.
That
Now,
inside wall, it tears some race cars up.
now, I mentioned this on Monday, how it comes up so quick. This is Angel's point of view. That car came across very fast. Luckily, it didn't get the leader. But
Yeah, it was close, wasn't it?
oh yes.
Well, and then for Joe, if if anybody looks a little bit, the marbles are just kind of growing and growing up there. So it simulates real racing scenarios with all that marbles up in there. And you get into those marbles a little too hot, and you're going to lose it, hit the wall, and bounce back. And that's what he did there. With the banking, you're going to just, once you hit the outside wall, you're just going to drop like a rock to the bottom.
Well, we want to also thank too, before we get too far into this deal, we want to thank the admins for all the work they do behind the scenes, and it's like Michael Giberson up in the tower for these guys tonight, able to clear some black flags and watching these guys like a hawk and doing a heck of a job. Those GGR guys, when they came over to MDOT, they really did help this program out quite a bit. But Matt Forns, another one of those admins. Who else we got out there? Derek Schimmel. These guys do a fantastic job week in, week out, putting these races together and making sure everything goes smoothly.
Yeah, and we got 3 more races. This is a cutoff race y'all mentioned, so points will, I believe they reset next week, and you got Kansas, Phoenix, and then your final 4 contenders will be going at it at Homestead, and that
3
will be
great
fun.
tracks too, man. 3
Yeah,
great
no,
tracks.
this is they're all left turn tracks too. I don't need none of that road course crap they put in there.
Francisco, what do you like coming up between Kansas, Phoenix, and Homestead?
So, driving wise, I gotta say Kansas. Broadcasting wise, Phoenix is gonna be really interesting. Kansas is gonna be good too, but Phoenix is gonna be fun to broadcast. But if I had to choose a track that I'm looking forward to driving, I don't know. I really do like all 3 of them, but
I agree.
I think
love them all.
Kansas is gonna be my bread and butter.
What are the challenges these guys are going to face going into Kansas next week?
Knowing when to jump to the high line. Because when the tires wear, actually, I don't know about the current gen. It all depends on the setup and how it handles. Because I know, depending on how it handles, you don't want to be stuck on the bottom for too long. It's the same with trucks, same with all types of cars. You gotta pay attention to when drivers start moving up, as we're getting ready to go green again.
Check him out. Check him out, Turner. He chose the outside line here.
Yeah, well, Hernandez did. Kewins is on the inside.
Right.
Great restart. Hernandez, just kind of smoking Alan Kewins off the jump. Literally.
He had a plan, didn't he?
He did, and Barkley has really had a good run on Kewins as well. Tony Fry back there, Malarkey. Real clean restart, just like usual. Malarkey just hit the wall a little bit. Gonna push it back.
Oh, and Matt Ford turns him. Oh, but kept it straight.
Anthony Fry hit the wall as well, so there's some stuff happening out there.
Wow. Mixing it up here. They got less than 40 laps until the next stage break at lap 180.
Now, I'll say this. We saw the restart right there. When you're able to get such a solid restart, it helps so much with the pressure because you feel no pressure. You're able to just hit your mark and pull away quick and let the guy behind you really battle. As the Nye he lost some momentum. Not sure what happened with him. He had some front end damage as if he hit someone's bumper.
Well, he was really running pretty hot on the Kewins. I don't know if he tapped him or not. Early on in that restart, I don't know.
But
it'll be fine.
Right there with Angel, I mean, he just hit his marks and he was able to pull away, gets a lead, and now it's just a matter of him hitting his marks. Monday, that was my biggest pet peeve, is just hit your mark and just the moment you see green, hit that gas and just get out of there.
Well, unfortunately, Chicken Man, Joe Archer, is still in the pits. I don't know. He's going to wait this one out or what's happening, but he's kind of stuck down there in the pits right now.
Red Stick Mike Simone said he's going to be cooking some seagull up tomorrow.
Good.
I bet
That's what I figured.
Snares on the beach or something.
Snares. Just
Setting
have your
snares on
kids.
the beach with some sunbeam bread down there.
Yeah, lay a bread trail just straight to the fryer. Hell, you're Louisiana. You probably fry it with damn feathers on it. I know how y'all all operate down there.
That's why you have the boiling water right there. Dunk them in there, and then them feathers come out easy after that.
You already know. Seagull.
He says they're easy to catch on the balcony. All you're using is Cheez-Its as bait.
Jesus.
Oh man, I don't normally get I don't normally get that laugh that hard during one of these. Keep it coming, Red Stick. It sounds like you're having a good time down
I could see him. I don't know why, but I could see it. Him holding a little fishing rod, having a little Cheez-It on a string, and just casting and reeling him in.
Didn't have like one kid with a net snatching him up.
He's got a dip net.
Oh God.
He sets the hook. He swings that pole back, sets the hook. We got a gull on.
Yeah, don't you have to leave? Don't even have to leave the penthouse.
Get the gaff in the dip net just in case. He said it kind of tastes like one of the red-winged blackbirds.
Oh, Angel's having a good race. I can't. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my mind here. Oh, caution! Thank you.
Oh, thank you, McComas and
What happened? The seagull hit somebody's windshield.
Oh wow!
Oh God!
That
was hit Fabio in the face.
That was a rough wreck. So Steven McComas gets off the wall, hits the 26, and they all go for the 26 goes for a ride. Yikes!
Yeah, Buckley, he's trying that Jim Beam. Hopefully, he's not having too many Jim Beams. He might need some after this.
And just as they're all entering pit road, Joe Archer is leaving pit road. I believe he got his required damage fixed.
Good to see him back. I still can't get over this seagull thing. I'm sure they picked up all the turtles they saw coming across the roadway on the way over there.
I'm sure they did. He said that his daughter's the one who pounces on him once he's got one. He says she's the quick one, you know.
You got to get the young ones. They still have that cat-like reflexes.
That's right. Jump on him, you know.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video of somebody catching and frying seagulls. Don't kid yourself. Oh man, all this fun is happening. Alan Kewen's in that zigzag number 60.
He's putting on a pretty good show out there.
Yeah, he really is. Angel, of course, is putting on a big show, but there's been some good racing back here in the middle too.
And look, everybody's about where they started in this race. If you think about it, if you look at this, we can see the live timing here. Your biggest mover right now is Ethan Flanagan up 3 spots, and then Tony Fry and McComas both up 2. Everybody else is pretty much right where they started at the beginning of this race. Oh man, I keep having to mute myself because I'm coughing.
All that laughing brought out some.
Mike Simone, golly.
Yeah, it's
that's some funny stuff.
Yeah, and that's the cool part. Funny part about Midwest Days of Thunder. These guys, most of them have pretty good sense of humor.
Yes, they do.
One of the biggest things I loved about this league when I joined it was it's progressive, like real life. You know, you start out in ARCA cars or in the truck series, and you work your way up to Xfinity and eventually to Cup. You know, and there's team owners and owner drivers out there. We see a lot of great strategy and stuff within these teams. You know, especially on tracks where strategy is one of those big deciding factors. So Midwest Days of Thunder, if you're looking for a racing home, you've been around to these leagues that are, you know, here today and gone tomorrow. You might want to check these guys out. Midwest Days of Thunder. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on YouTube. Check them out on the iRacing League directory. As the pace truck is down, and here we go. Andrew Kolb in the outside. Angel Hernandez on the inside, and he gets the best run. Angel's gone. Kewen's right behind him. He'll take the second spot away. A little bit of checking up right there with Tony Fry.
Not sure what happened, but I want to say the 11 might have tried to just, test something out on that restart and spun the tires because he nearly smacked the wall.
He's racing super aggressive right now. Those Hewins and Kolb are kind of going at it.
Angel just at the fastest lap time with a 14.84.
Ooh.
That's smoking. Speaking of drivers, where is Gary Sack tonight?
Very good question.
On one of the 7 C's, I believe.
Is he doing pirate things? I wish he was out here. He's got fans. They'd be watching.
Chris Wade just talking a little bit about the camaraderie and stuff over there at MDOT. He says it's a great community to go racing with. And I think that's most people's experience, Yeah, there's guys that they get in scrapes with each other and stuff like that. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you're not going to fight a tighter group of guys that race together like this. I mean, it's huge. There's tons of drivers in MDOT across all the series, but,
By the way,
there'll be money race events and stuff where you'll see all the guys get together and race.
for 3 straight laps, Angel set the fastest lap of the race.
Getting faster and faster.
The only thing that's going to get him is some of this lap traffic, or if he somehow makes a mistake on his own. Or, like you said, lulls himself to sleep getting in that rhythm.
No kidding. Monday night, man. I love this track, but when you're in the lead, or in general when you're kind of racing by yourself, to a certain extent, you just start looking, and you kind of fall into a zone of just, all right, turn the wheel left, look at the straightaway, and it just slowly drains all your energy.
Well, at least you weren't turning the damn steering wheel right. That's the dumbest thing that goes on here. I don't understand it. There should only be 2 road course races per season in any NASCAR style league. Sears and Watkins Glen.
They don't call it Sears Point anymore.
No, it's Sears. You know, the store you go to and you get all your appliances.
Yeah, it's not.
They don't have that. They don't have that anymore.
Yeah, there's a couple still around.
The driver that's actually made a little bit of recovery from a wreck he had early on was Ethan Flanagan. He's back up to 5th, and he was involved in that wreck where he got put into a wall pretty hard.
Yeah, I think he almost went a lap down. I don't think he went a lap down before that last caution. Whoa, really loose right there in front of Tony Fry, though. And that's going to give the 92 of Greg Klein and that fat guy's burger bar car a little opportunity to get his nose in there. Let's see. Tom Stanley says 1480 is a pretty fast lap, and at least the top 3 guys out there running right now have all broken that. So they're doing pretty well. Jonathan Nance says he votes 0 road courses.
I agree.
I wish it was a vote.
I'm with him, so there's 3 or 4 of us right there. So
The only one I wouldn't mind is, like you said, Watkins Glen.
yeah, Watkins Glen I think is actually
I'd run that.
okay, but all the other ones, no, hell no. That Daytona
What,
thing.
no
is
Indy
fast.
road course? No Daytona road
No,
course?
none of that crap. No, bring back the shorter tracks
No
if you want to do.
Monza?
Oh, what the hell is Monza?
Laguna Seca, I mean. Laguna Seca.
I don't know. No, how about that? No,
That one's bad. It's not cars, boy. I hate that one.
no, bring back the real life. Let's bring back some real life short tracks and do it that way. I'd rather do a short track than a road course any day of the week.
I would have preferred to do Martinsville.
Yeah, for
Heck
sure.
yeah, man. That put on some good race. Whoa, got teammates here kind of running up on each other, the 35 and the 73.
Uh-oh. They're kind of moving up, aren't they? Malarkey and Flanagan.
Yeah. Here comes the
Whoa.
96 up on them quick. Yellow's out. That's our stage 2 break. That's what these guys were doing. They're trying to get another position before the yellow came out.
I was looking at the schedule. You know, even one track that I wish was on the schedule just because it's so fun is Chicagoland. That track is fun to run at.
Are they even on the schedule?
No.
At all for NASCAR?
Nope.
at all?
Chicagoland's not on
It's
the
gone. I think they said
Well-
they sold the track or something like that.
Yeah, there's too many bullets
What?
flying. Yeah, you get robbed and you know
Well, I
you
think it's
couldn't have
it's
all
not
that
in the middle.
crime.
It's not in
No,
South
it says
Chicago.
It says Chicagoland. You guys, there's too
Bad
much crime. over
Leroy
there.
Brown is not down there to pull a
No,
knife on you.
I don't. Yeah, there's too much crime. They
They're out
said
of town.
no more. No more.
I want to say that they sold the track, and I don't know if they were going to tear it down or what was going to happen.
Ooh. Well, they'll probably redo it.
Well, they need more room for the Section 8 housing down there, I believe.
Well, not only that. I mean, let's. How about let's build a bigger jail? Why don't you just put it there in the infield? I mean, what a disaster that town is, and it's a beautiful place. They just.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
all the bridges in
yeah.
downtown. You ever seen the way the river goes through downtown like that?
Yeah.
They got all those drawbridges. Remember in
Yeah.
Blues Brothers when they jumped that old
Yeah.
Dodge
Yeah,
over the drawbridge? That was always awesome.
that was amazing.
I want to see that happen.
They had cop shocks, cop motor,
Yeah, cop brakes.
fixed the cigarette lighter. Oh, yeah, see.
Well, these guys are going to come back around.
So what I'm seeing here is they snubbed Chicagoland, and they lost its race in 2020 due to COVID-19, and it had a slot in 21, and it was given to instead to Road America.
Oh, wow. Huh. Thomas Stanley says that the governor kind of sold the land that it sat on, kind of sold it out from underneath them. Like an eminent domain issue or something, maybe there.
I somebody said that they had sold it, and then some people said that they were gonna tear it down, but supposedly those rumors are not true. So who knows?
Yeah, but I'm with you, man. It's definitely a cool track, and at least we'll always have it on iRacing to run. You know, some of these historic tracks like USA down at Lakeland, Florida, has been gone for years, but we can race it still here on iRacing. That's what makes this service so cool.
No, you know what needs to be on the schedule?
What's that?
The Chicago Street Race.
Oh man,
No,
yeah. What they ran in? Didn't they run them in Indy cars this year?
I'm not
Was that
sure.
somewhere- No, that was Nashville. That was the Nashville street race.
They did the iRacing one with like the event. I think they ran the course or something like that. Or they tested. I think they tested ours on that, but I prefer ovals over road courses any day of the week.
I'm with you there.
The only road courses I would run is Watkins Glen and
Sonoma, do you like Sonoma?
Sonoma is good, but it's not that bad. It's manageable. As we're about to go green again.
Yep, here comes the pace truck down pit lane. 42 on the outside once again. A little bit more even start, though, as the 11 of Andrew Coe and that number 11 Ally Chevrolet down on the inside. A little bit of a wiggle, though. That'll give Angel the opportunity to take the lead easily here. Barkley's taking third. They're battling behind him, though. The 60 of Kewins and the 35 of Flanagan battling for that fourth spot. We've seen some great side-by-side action here today. And as you mentioned, Francisco, it's difficult to pass here just because, you know, a decent running line uses the whole track. And here comes Andrew Kolb trying to make a pass on the 42 by just using the inside line there, not able to complete it.
Yeah, I mean, passing here is just difficult with the run. With the way the banking is here. Oh, as Greg Klein gets loose, but he held onto it. But Matt Fornes, I think, trying to avoid him, put himself into a wall. But, oh, as the 11's right on the bumper of Angel. I think what happens here is the banking helps that outside get such a good run that the inside, they're not able to fully go up to the wall. So it kind of loses a little bit of momentum on exit, causing him to not be able to complete the pass. But it makes it really fun for some side-by-side action. Frustrating as a driver.
I love what Andrew Kolb's doing right now. He is studying what Angel Hernandez is doing in that 42. And I think he's quietly just kind of building up a plan in his head. You know, what do I need to do to run this guy's line and catch him and pass him? What is he doing with this line in front of me that I can take advantage of? But Barkley's right there too in that number 9 Napa Chevrolet. He is staying right with Kolb here.
Studying a driver's line is honestly one of the best things to do. If you notice that they're faster, obviously they're doing something that works, so might as well do it. As we have a wreck, Matt Fornes.
Fornes wreck. He'll
Hit the
out.
wall, or he scraped the wall and then hit the wall again. Oh, and yep, it just sent him on the inside and he hit that wall hard.
Ooh. He looked like he had it contained.
He just blew up.
Oh,
until he came out of 4.
Fornes blew up?
Yeah, he had a little wreck coming out of 4.
What's his mustache doing right now?
It's queer. It's catching all his tears.
See, this is the thing we talked about with Fornes. He has a good race, and all hell breaks loose near the end.
Ooh, we got some strategy. 2 drivers stayed out, Justin Malarkey and Steven McComas.
Well, Joe Archer has manually disconnected. He is done for the night. He's joining us on YouTube now. He's saying, hey, that wasn't me that just wrecked.
His chickens grabbed a hold of the wheel.
We have a lot of strategy. So Justin Malarkey, Steven McComas stayed out. I want to say Justin Barkley and Alan Kewins took 2 tires.
Oh, Barkley may be fuel only. That was quick. That's a 9-second stop.
Yep. Well, I think
he took 2 tires.
He did take 2, didn't he? Okay.
Yeah.
Good call, guys.
Kewins did as well. That's very interesting.
I don't know, man. The only cars you're going to be better than are the ones that didn't pit.
Well, and that's Malarkey and McComas. What do you think, Francisco? I don't know.
Yeah, man, I would love to hear what you think.
Malarkey, he might be able to do something. Just because he's going to be in control. He does have damage, but he might be able to do something depending on how good of a restart he gets. Actually, there's 25 laps. It's going to be real tough. As for Steven McComas, I would have just... He has no front end. It's going to bunch up that outside, I feel like. Especially, they're going to spin the tires. Barkley and Kewins, they have a shot. Depending on how well they get past these front 2, they could set themselves real nice, because if Barkley gets a solid start, on exit he can get underneath Malarkey. He should be good to go and be able to go, because it's going to cause Angel to have to push it and get around these 2, and as we've seen, it's been a little bit difficult. So it'll be interesting. It's all going to be based on how well they get through this traffic at the very beginning of this restart.
Well, we got one more lap to kind of figure that out. Who didn't have the front end?
Steven McComas on the outside
Almost.
at 70.
He'll be fine. He's got that chrome paint job with people's names on it. I like that attitude. Plow it into somebody, even your teammate. You know.
Well, the issue isn't so much. The only thing that worries me is this restart with the old tires is spinning them, because they're on 16 lap old tire. They should be able to manage. It'll be real
They're
interesting.
going to
Though.
be 20 laps old almost when they come around here and restart, man. That's
It's
a lot
gonna be
of
tough.
laps on an abrasive track. Here they come, Turner.
Oh. Well,
That's right, you're on deck, homie.
that's fine. Malarkey, McComas, Barkley, Kewins.
Outside did not go.
started.
No!
Yeah, that was an issue. That was just what you said. Spin the tires. Wow. The number 70 spun those tires. Looks like Barkley got a huge jump up front there. How'd he end up right there? Flanagan just got a little sideways as well.
He started on the inside and was able to get a solid exit because with 2 tires. So Barkley set himself up good. The issue is Angel also had a really good start and is right behind him. Alec Kewins kind of got shuffled back because of that start, which is unfortunate. But it'll be interesting to see if Barkley is able to hold on with these 2 tires.
Let me remind you what Red Stick Mike Simone said earlier. He said way back in the race that he thought the number 9 was going to get his first win tonight. And
He
look at him.
just at the fastest lap of the race with a 14.76.
Holy smokes.
I can't take anything Red Stick Mike says when he's cooking seagulls on his
Well, look how
penthouse
fast he just
patio.
ran.
Yeah,
Barkley's
no,
got this track figured out.
I don't.
Are we sure that's him? I mean,
Oh, do you think it's Davey? Maybe
No.
they know something.
we're not starting that stuff again.
No, I think Angel is it'll settle in, and
Mark-
Angel's gonna do Angel things here.
And Barkley is solid every freaking week. I'd love to see him get a win here. But yeah,
He just hit the wall.
it's hard to fend off a guy like the 42. Come on, Barkley. I'm not going to be impartial tonight. Come on, Barkley.
No, you can't have a.
Step there
You
and make
can't.
that
You're
happen.
not. Well, Angel's
I'm not
coming
a
for him.
journalist.
I thought. Well, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. No,
I want a
Angel's gonna-
really good-
Angel's gonna get him. 11 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Angel's gonna get him.
There's actually 15 to go, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Oh, that's
do
right,
math over here.
225, yeah.
I was hoping it was 220, but 225 will work.
Well, you can hope in one hand, and I don't remember how the rest of the saying goes.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
Well, it seems like Barkley's holding him there. It really gonna come down to when these 2 tires start to give up on him, and it seems like it's gonna be. If he hits his mark, he might be able to pull this off, but it's gonna be really good battle.
Well, what about Cobe? Is Cobe going to be able to hold that 3rd position?
He seems like he's kind of learned a lot since the beginning of this race. We did see him doing a lot of slipping and sliding earlier, but the driver of the 11, Andrew Cope, he's doing a lot better job here in the late going.
Well, who's coming on strong real late, though, is Greg Klein. Looking pretty good, about to pass the 73. Malarkey.
That's for 5th. Yeah, that's for 5th place.
Yeah, so he's starting to move his way up.
I'll tell you this, Justin. Barkley is really hitting his marks. And with 10 laps to go, he kind of spread the gap a little bit.
Great job out there. The 96 and the 6, a little bit of very, very minimal contact, it looked like right there. As the 96 was inside and had to lift a little. These guys definitely not out to wreck each other, that's for sure.
Yeah, they should be.
If you want to watch a demolition derby, go tune into another league. These guys do the best they can.
Oh,
putting on a clean race for everybody. They do a pretty damn good job at it too.
Angel is right on that bumper. Holy smokes!
Is this where does he do a turn and burn? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think he doesn't need to win. He's into the
No,
next
he
round.
does. That's the thing.
Well, I don't think he's going to do anything crazy here.
But he wants to win.
He will pass him, but he'll pass him fairly if he can.
Barkley is definitely watching what he's doing back there.
Now, where was Barkley positioned in the standing so far? Do y'all know by any chance?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't have.
I'm thinking he was sitting okay. But
Oh, he was sitting at third.
yeah, that makes sense.
But a win would mean so much to him. I know.
But confidence-wise, he needs it.
Yeah, not just that, but to get your first win here at an awesome, brutal, short track, as these guys are starting to catch some lap cars.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this could be an issue here. Was that Derek Schimmel?
Yeah, he just
No.
apologized to.
No,
Tony
it's a
Paul.
70. McComas.
Oh!
Hernandez got a little loose there, didn't he?
Oh man! Oh,
Man, Angel is giving everything
Yeah.
he has in that car.
I can't believe that Barkley's holding him off this far. Block. Time to. Oh!
Oh, he
Look at
sent
that.
it in there. Oh! They kept the
Yeah.
clean white flag.
Good
Oh,
race.
this.
Good racing. See if
White
they can
flag.
continue this.
this is going to be an awesome finish, folks.
Yeah, Hernandez
Angel-
is sending it now.
Not quite able to get there.
Nope, couldn't make it. Wow,
That
Barkley.
was a good finish.
that was. And Kewins, we forgot about him. Ended up in third.
Third.
Man, awesome
Wow!
job.
What an amazing finish for these guys. These are going to be some fun interviews, boys.
I think so. I think Kewins going to
It's
be
been a long
pretty
time
damn
coming
happy.
for these guys, some of these guys.
Kewins is going to be happy. Angel, he's just going to be like, that's cool. You know, we're good. Make it to next week. But Barkley, I think, should be pretty excited about this win.
Well, Mike Simone called it, man. He's like, dude, Barkley's going to win this deal. And he sure as heck did. I bet he called that one of those voodoo prediction hotline things. He called, what was her name? Miss Cleo.
Oh, God, I
And,
remember those commercials.
Got some inside information. Oh, yeah, you remember her? Call me now, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah.
man, great job by Barkley. And there goes his motor.
Well, he's not used to celebrating like that, so blew it early.
I can't wait to talk to the macaroni, man. Yeah, Chris Wade just says, what a great finish that was over there on the YouTube. Thanks so much to all the fans joining us over on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook over there. We sure appreciate all you guys watching. The Volunteer 225 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Cutoff race in the playoffs. And
Yeah,
once
so-
these guys finalize all the standings and stuff, we'll know who's out and who's still in.
Yeah, sponsored by Fallen God _343 on the Twitch machine. Alan Kewins is sitting there waiting if you all want to pull him up and talk to
Yeah,
him.
let's talk to our third place, man. Let's
Yeah.
see here. I can drag him up for you. Alan Kewins is the guys up at the booth, man. We've been waiting a while to talk to you, man. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. How you fellas doing?
Great, man. Talk us through that last few laps. I mean, you finished right where you started, right there in third. But let's not make any bones about it. This has been a rough year for you, a
Yes,
rough
sir.
season for you. But man, you made it happen with a podium tonight. You got to be thrilled to death.
Yeah, that was a hard fought race, and me and Andrew went at it there that last restart. And yeah, very happy with this third place result, and hopefully it carries on, and hopefully we can make it to Homestead because of this, or it'll help.
Yeah, well, the points are going to reset. You got Kansas next week, Phoenix after that. But let's worry about that, when it happens. Because, man, tonight is a celebration for you. Up in the podium. Good job, man. What was the most fun you had tonight? Was it the battle with Kobe or the battle with Angel? Because there were some points in the race. I thought you were going to, overtake Angel, who was having a hell of a race.
It was a good battle with everybody I raced around tonight. I got great restarts, and then I could really fire off for about 10 laps, and then they catch back up to me. But I had a great long run car. Caught Angel. If that caution didn't come out there, I was going to take the lead from Angel, I feel.
Well, you got any shout outs or anything you want to get out there before we let you go tonight?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to shout out to my wife who watches every week, my team owner, Greg, you boys up in the booth, all the admins, Gary, Matt, Derek. Yeah, all the drivers.
Did your wife paint the zigzag machine?
Oh, yeah, she does all my paints.
Yeah, she does all your paint. She does a good job.
You're going to have to stick with this one. I think it worked better than your orange zigzag machine. Looked good tonight. Got you up at P3, dude. Good job.
Yep, thank you.
All right, let's talk to our second place man, Angel. Mr. Hernandez, what a finish for you tonight. What were you thinking right there last couple laps? We know that you're good to go for the next round, so would you have been more aggressive with Barkley there if you had to have a win tonight?
Yeah, if I needed to win, I would have maybe taken a little more room there. I don't think I probably would have aimed for just like side to side, not right rear. I mean left rear. I don't want to spin them, but 100% I would have taken more room there if I needed it. Obviously, I didn't need it tonight.
No, you didn't need it, but nonetheless, real professional style racing from you. Are you looking forward to Kansas? Because that's next week. We're going to reset. You think you got a pretty good shot next week at Kansas?
I haven't done any practice at Kansas, so it's just gonna be kind of a shot in the dark. So hopefully I do well, but typically I run on top 5, so hopefully I actually do well.
Well, great job tonight, as always, Francisco. Or I'm sorry, Angel. Golly. You got any shout outs or anything you want to get out there before we let you go?
Joe, I wish I could have gotten this new car into the victory lane, but no. We'll try next week.
Are you running his sponsor out there tonight? Look like some Farmer Joe's Chickens machines out there.
Yeah, this is the one he made for obviously his what do you even call it? Like obviously the chickens, but I can't think of it right now. But yeah, hopefully next week it'll be first place.
Awesome, man. So congrats, Angel. We sure had fun watching you tonight, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Oh man, here comes the man of the hour. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Justin Barkley, you got us, man?
Yeah, man, I got you.
We've been waiting a long time to talk to you, and look, Mike Simone, he made the call like before we even got to the halfway point. He was like, Justin Barkley's going to get his first win tonight. He's got it. And we watched you, rise up through these guys, and man, you made it happen. Were you doing some mirror driving there last couple laps, hoping that Angel would just be happy that he's going to the next round already?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, Angel's getting closer and closer, and I think it was like 5 laps to go. I was like, I'm gonna lose again, but luckily, Angel, he's a good racer, and he raced me clean, and man, it's great to finally win. But I couldn't do it without my teammates and helping me out.
Yeah, well, at Homestead, I don't know if he's going to be so nice to you. So you got to put this one to celebrate this one, but you got a long road ahead of you. You got Kansas, Phoenix, and Homestead. But man, it's up for grabs. And what are you thinking? You thinking you're ready for this thing? Ready to try to finish these last 3 races out?
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to Homestead. I just gotta make my way in to the Final 4, and I'm gonna say it's good to go.
Well, it was a blast watching you tonight. We were pulling for you, and you found that late speed. And I think you still had the fastest lap of the race there at the end. I believe you kept setting them. You kept setting the fastest lap over and over. And
that's when Angel was behind me.
Oh, man. that was some beautiful racing. Embrace the fear, I guess. But it definitely helped you out there tonight. You did some great racing, buddy, and congrats on the win.
All right, man. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That
what
was
a
actually,
night,
oh,
fellas.
so much more fun. I feel like I'm back in the racing again. I enjoyed it. That right turn crap, but don't ever do right turns. I'm going to tell these admin guys they can shove that.
Oh,
I'm going to
no,
boycott it. I'll boycott it.
that
But
The
no, I had a lot of fun tonight.
was great.
It was a really good finish. That was really exciting.
Yeah, I think the last three, Francisco, I think we're going to have some fun here. Kansas, Phoenix, and Homestead. Those are classic, cool, technical tracks. And that's what we need. And that's going to be the cream will definitely rise to the top here in Midwest Days of Thunder.
Oh, for sure.
Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to the Volunteer 225 here at Bristol Motor Speedway, sponsored by Fallen God 343 over on Twitch. You can catch him. He does Tuesday and Wednesday night, doesn't he? For the Truck and ARCA League. So definitely go check him out on his Twitch stream. And thanks for everybody for watching us over on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube tonight. And look forward to seeing you next week here, Cup racing. Monday Xfinity race, us and Gary Sack. What's that going to be? That's Kansas also. So it's gonna be
Xfinity in Kansas.
Kansas Xfinity cars on Monday, and then you'll get us in the booth again on Friday for Cup cars at Kansas. So until then, I'm Alan English for Francisco Villarreal and Adam Turner down there on pit road. We gone.
See ya.